All right, gang, for your seated box jump, it's a single leg landing with a stick. You're gonna set up in a seated position. You wanna have a good stack between the thorax and the pelvis. So sit nice and tall, stay tall, big breath in. As you exhale, just decrease the space between your hands here. But as you exhale, your lower rib cage comes down towards your belt buckle, and you're gonna go into an ever so slight posterior pelvic tilt to bring your belt buckle up towards your rib cage. So, but notice how I kept my height. I didn't crunch down, so I have a rounded back now and I lost my height. Stay tall. All right, so from here, get that stack position. Arms are up. I'm gonna kind of rock back a little bit. I'm gonna come forward, bring the arms back. So I'm loading into my legs and force into the ground. I'm gonna jump, swing my arms up forward, and then land single leg. Even though this is kind of a broad jump, you gotta be careful. Don't jump. I want you to be maximal intent, but at the same time, you gotta know your restraints, gotta know your what you're capable of doing. So start out with a couple hops, and then kind of figure out from there what a safe kind of distance is for you while using maximal intent so you can get your body and get your landing. Too often, especially my junior athletes, will try to jump out of their shoes, which is great. I want them to do that, but I also want them to think about control and think about deceleration and landing. And too often they'll land and they'll hop all over the place, or their knee will buckle, or they'll fall on their butt. That's not great. If you're on your butt, you're playing football, you're beat. Obviously for golf, that's a little bit different, but if you're swinging out of your shoes, chances are you're not hitting the fairway. So from here, get that good stack position, arms are up, gonna rock back a little bit, arms back, and stick. Okay, one more time, let's go right side. This side will be a little bit more ugly. Rock back, and stick. Guys, that is your seated box jump to a single leg landing with a stick.